Because fucking, I should probably get a mirror or something. I don't know. I just spent the last 20 minutes talking to you guys about stuff. And, yeah. Hello again. Because it took a picture. Yeah. And it's funny because I was talking about preparing myself for impact. So hold that thought, preparing myself for impact. And it's funny because I thought I prepared all of my stands and devices and everything that encompassed me having to chat with you. And my preparations were not as good as I thought. So again, welcome back to the boutique thinking. It's a very small crowd, y'all. So, get comfortable, grab a cup of coffee, tea if you prefer. I'm into teas lately, although I'm mostly carnivore. I won't give up my teas this year. I refuse. I think I'm clean enough. All right. So if you are a thinker that isn't always welcome at every table, and not because you're directly negative, personally directly negative, but you seem to point out things that people just certainly don't want to look at. All right, well, welcome back. And I guess like and subscribe also, get like that all out of the way. And while we're getting things out of the way, let's bring up the elephant in the room. I know. I look a little different. And it's true, I do. This is what I look like without my extra feature, which is my hair, which I love. I have such bad hair that I personally like to look my best, and I do advocate that. But I do have to tell you that you do have to take information as it comes, and even if it's bad information for you, you should be like, oh, I see, this is what's happening. And in my case, my hair was on the obviously wrong side of the room in which I could not reach. So I decided that after laughing at myself and almost crying because it was kind of an oxymoronic funny thing, I decided that I have bigger fish to fry. I got bigger fish to fry than really looking my best with my favorite hair, because those are my favorite hairs, the ones that I like to wear on Thorny Thoughts with you on our dates. But I decided that, you know what, I need to take care of other things first. And because I wanted to come to you with a thought, I thought it's most important that we really prioritize what's most important. And for you to see me at my most favorite, which is with my beautiful hair, it's irrelevant. It's not going to help you. It's really not going to help you. What is going to help you is if we start chatting more, because we as human beings, it doesn't matter which human being you pick, we need to pick more human beings that challenge us, that question our beliefs, that press against the walls that we've built around us that we feel are safe. So that is the elephant in the room. We don't need to really address it. I'll be wearing my hair whenever I can get to them, which is going to be by the end of today, because what I realized is I wasn't prioritizing correctly and I caught myself a little bit in a bind. The thing is I've been practicing self-reflection and fierce accountability, and somewhere in there I was to blame. Although I did have help. And I could have blamed it all on my help. But I took part as well. And my hair was not accessible. So decisions needed to be made. And I've read so many good books in the last several weeks that I've been kind of missing and kind of absent and kind of in and out, I've really, since the snow has fallen, I've been able to sort of look at the world and go, because I've had almost no media. No, none media. Everything on YouTube is absolute mostly, I will say mostly, garbage. It's trash, it's rubbish. It's not even valuable enough for recycling. That would be my assessment right now, because I've had a break. I went and I was just like, what? So I've holed myself up in my home, and besides trying to dig myself out of construction and out of the move and out of changing my entire life in the middle of my life, I've realized that the world is going mad. People are noticing. However, they are politely just either taking a camera and videotaping it, or just pretending they didn't see. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and hopefully there will be no evil. Not really understanding that that's what they want. And it doesn't matter how many people I talk to. It very rarely occurs where, for example, I'm talking to someone and they are just thrilled about what I'm saying. Just thrilled. Usually they're flabbergasted first. Horrified usually is in close proximity. And then absolute disgust and quick succession rebuttals that really resemble mostly like CNN or Fox, depending on which side of the carbon copy you are. And so for the last little while, I've just been kind of like going, you know what, who gives a shit anymore? It's like, you know what, it doesn't really matter, because we're kind of like, you know, there's like a point where you are suntanning and it feels really good and you're going to get a really good suntan, and then you overdo it by about 3 minutes, and that's the difference between you and sleep that night. We are now at the better end of those extra 3 minutes that actually is going to cause us not to sleep. Now, if you can read between the lines there, go for it. I had a friend once, actually, side note, squirrel, total digression. I had a girlfriend whom I thought was quite wise. Actually, she was quite intelligent. Not emotionally. Emotionally, she was totally broken, and I understand why now. But a brilliant woman nonetheless. I really love her. She's great. But she said once, oh, sarcasm is the lowest form of communication. And that's where we would disagree. Because sarcasm actually requires you to think through a little bit of a puzzle and think about what that person said and decipher whether they're being serious or whether they are hiding a message in what they've just said. So, unfortunately, my friend, I don't agree with her. So this channel is a lot sarcastic. And the reason why is sarcasm is a great way of releasing tension in your body. Because when you can say it sarcastically, it's kind of fun. You kind of can make fun of it at the same time. You release a little bit of steam. And you know what? I feel like it's very, very important that we prepare, because political correctness actually is eroding our ability to prepare, because we are not being truthful. Our bodies are not hearing the truth. They're feeling like the truth is not colliding, the truth is colliding with reality. Because the truth is we're losing our minds, and we're not allowed, or people even around us are losing their minds. We're losing our minds as a result. Like, you can't be normal in an insane asylum for long. And people are just politely not saying anything but inside there's turmoil because people can't pay rent, people can't pay their bills. The amount of elderly people that are out on the street right now, in tents right now, or in their home, in their cars as homes, is starting to be like England. So in a country where in certain parts, like for example my part, 6 months out of the year we have winter. That's a death sentence for the homeless. I'm wondering if that's the point. My thoughts today are very simple. Are you ready? And what are you doing to get ready? Comments below. And if you're not ready, what are you going to do to start getting ready? For me, personally, I am now just trying to get my home in order, trying to get my documents in order, trying to get my health back on track, and really just trying to buckle up for the nonsense that's about to be unleashed, because it is coming down. Like the other day I was at the store and I saw a billboard with our clown Justin Trudeau with Katy Perry, but I had to ask the lady if that was actually Katy Perry because I didn't recognize her. That's another thing. I don't know what happened to her. She doesn't look like the Katy Perry that I remember, so I'm not really sure what happened to her. She had a lot of stuff done. But it's funny how they show us and tell us everything. They tell us everything. What are they telling us? The actor that acted as Prime Minister of Canada is now taking his real seat at the table. He is an actor working as an actor for the people that own him. And now he's come out of the closet, as it were. So that's that. We are being told right now in quick succession what's going on, what they're gonna do. I've made a video. I don't know if I've put it out or not yet, but they've just recently, not too long ago, assassinated, murdered in cold blood over 300 souls that were ostriches. But because they were ostriches, they were expandable. The owners of these ostriches had no legal grounds. They had no help, even though the whole world was watching and the whole world was also trying to participate in helping. Canada showed the power that people have in Canada. If you haven't noticed, it's not. Sorry. I'm not sure where you were when they were basically showing us exactly, how we're going to obey when the Operation C happened. And now they're showing us that if you don't obey, you'll be put down. And the Supreme Court won't even look at you. So think about it. What are you doing? And you should be doing something if you're not doing something. If you are doing something, ramp up. And share. Create a community. Be bold. This is your time. We are running out of time. Anyway, I'm off. I've got stuff to do, places to be, people to meet. And I am so excited about taking ownership because I am on a kick. So if we all take ownership, hear me out, and if we all reflect, and if we all participate in understanding that we're part of the problem as well as part of the solution. In almost 99% of the situation, there are exclusions. For example, if you're going to get assaulted in any particular way. But be part of the solution. And in order for you to be part of the solution, you have to be involved and you have to take ownership. All right? So Oh my gosh, I don't remember even how I end these videos anymore because it's been weeks. I've been stuck in books. I've been stuck in writing, reading, listening. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. But I will be back, and however I end this, like, subscribe, come back, tell people about us, about our little tiny little boutique cafe, store, shop, whatever area. Anyways, this is the lousiest ending, but see, practice over perfection. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.